Hi, my name is Ted Faber. I'm from the University of Southern California Information Sciences Institute. I'm here to talk about the TIDE Federation System. It's part of the DETER project at ISI. TIDE is federation of testbeds together, which means that we take unlike testbed technologies and form a single experiment that crosses the boundaries of those experiments. What we have here to show today is a single experiment created from a single configuration file, single description of the experiment that spans 3 testbeds and 2 interconnection technologies. The basic topology looks like this. The nodes down in the bottom right are all Protogenie nodes that have been allocated from the Protogenie testbed run by Utah. The nodes in the center, the largest section of the topology, are nodes from ISI DETER, and the destination node is from ISI East, also running a DETER lab or an EmuLab. The interconnection between DETER lab and ISI East is a Dragon configured provisioned testbed, provisioned network. What that means is we've dynamically set up a VLAN between ISI's facilities in Los Angeles and the ISI East facilities in DC using this dynamic setup. The connection between Protogenie and ISI is done through just an SSH connection across the internet. When we say that when we say TIDE creates a unified experiment environment, what we mean is that tools like SEER here can be used to organize that experiment across multiple testbeds. What we have is a testbed, or experiment rather, that was created on DETER, run on DETER several times, and now is going to be run in this federated environment. This is a live demo of the experiment going on in a federated environment. The experiment itself is a standard cybersecurity kind of experiment. We've got a worm that's going to propagate throughout the shared environment. The shared environment's been sort of mapped into the real world, into Earth coordinates. And as the worm spreads, the botmaster, the controller in the Protogenie nodes, directs it to attack the destination node across the provisioned link from Dragon. So this visualization is the worldwide coordinate system of the virtual experiment. And I'm starting that experiment now. In a couple seconds you'll see some nodes that are under attack. They'll look like bombs are going off on those nodes. And then you'll see the attacks, visualizations of the attacks from those individual networks that are going to combine to attack the single node in the center. Each of the networks that is modeled by a single node in the topology is generating its own traffic with its own single color. As the traffic comes together, you begin to see the thick bands of heavy traffic which are going toward the destination node. That destination node is going to turn color as the attack gets more intense. This is the view of the situation from the virtual topology. If we swap over, we can see what's physically going on, which is that the nodes allocated in Utah are sending attack messages into the topology on the west coast, which is then attacking across the country to the east coast. And that's basically the size of the demo.